Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. And if you're a first-time viewer, welcome to the channel. We're all about real estate, some construction, building financial independence so we can retire early. And, when I really look at it, I call it getting out of the matrix is basically when you can get to a point of work as a choice. It's not a have to. Your bills get paid because of investments that you make, and you get money coming in every month from whatever it is, dividend paying stocks, or maybe you own a business. One thing about it though is that building wealth, you have to get involved in something that you only purchase one time that continues to pay you, okay? And if you buy a business and the business stops, then you're out of money, okay? And so it's a great way to generate income, but then we have to take that income and put it into something else that will keep on going, so to speak. I bought my first rental about 22, 23 years ago. And that was with partner, but the first rental I ever bought by myself was 20 years ago, and I still have it today. They're still paying rent. And, so it's a beautiful thing. And the only other thing that I know of that you can do that with is basically dividend paying stocks. Those could be mutual funds, they could be ETFs, but basically, it's you invest in a company and you get paid interest for them to use your money. So, and those are because if you sell a hot dog, you got to sell another one to get paid. You detail a car, you got to detail another one to get paid. You flip a house, you got to flip another one to get paid. So there you have it. I don't make the rules, but I do have to follow them. And I have seen and met a tremendous amount of people that are very high earners that live very high on the hog. And as soon as the economy shifts or something happens, they're out of business. And, it's absolutely amazing because some of these people have done this like 2 and 3, 4 times. And I'm talking about amassing small fortunes, over 10 million. And, they start a business, they're great in sales and everything. And, the thing blows up, they're working 100 hours a week, and before you know it, they're, balling big time. But they don't ever take any of that money out of circulation and put it into something so that they continue to have an income. All right, so there you have it. This book, just finished it up. Great read. You need to get it. Highly recommend it. Some good points in there. I started a book on after Beyond the Money, and it's about taxes. And I am looking at trying to get everything wrapped up by July next year. And what I would like to do is the projects that I have, get them done, get them rented, and basically move into semi-retirement. And, exactly how or what that looks like, I don't know. But I do know this is that, I talk to a lot of people, and I always take advice from people I would trade places with, okay? Be very selective on who you do listen to. Just a suggestion, don't take financial advice from people who are broke, unless it's what not to do. And so I've just, everybody that I run into that's, retired, I've always asked them, with what you know today, what would you do differently? None of them have said, I wish I had worked more. And the thing is that you can retire at age 30, you can retire at age 40, you can retire at age 47. The matrix is designed for you to work basically to your 65 and beyond, okay? And they keep pushing off Social Security. People's retirements have been consistently cut. 50, 100 years ago, everybody virtually had a pension that was obtainable. Then it went to 401k. You and I had to participate in that. We live in a society in the United States that's built on consumerism. I want it, and you can't afford it. That's not a problem. We'll give it to you on credit. You can pay for it on time, a little bit, okay? Modern day slavery is what we call debt. That will keep you under the gun for the rest of your life. Trust me on that, okay? Poor people will spend money before they ever get it, all right? And what I mean by that is this. They're already thinking about like earned income credit. For the lower bracket, they usually get $6,000 to $9,000 a month or every year back, income tax. They didn't earn that money, but they get it back, It's the government's way of putting money back into circulation. Why do they decide to do it with them? Because they know there's a high probability that those people are not going to take that money and invest it. They're going to buy something with it. Consumerism, okay? I'll never forget when I had my store. I walked in one morning. There's a good-looking woman in there, and I was like, damn, I wonder who that is. She looked at me and said, "Hey, Robert, how you doing?" I was, "Oh, I'm good," and everything, So I'm in there, and I kept looking at her, and it finally dawned on me who she was. And I was like, man, what happened? "Oh, we got our income tax in." About like $8,900. I knew they were like 6 months behind on the rent and this and that and everything. And I was like, wow, cool. I said, "What'd y'all do? Pay the rent up and then pay for another year and everything like that?" "Oh no, we paid it up and then we paid a month in advance, and then Mike got some new shoes and got a necklace, and then I got a this purse, and I went and got my hair done. We got a big screen TV from Rent-A-Center. We got this, we got that, and everything. And this time it wasn't the cheaper cigarettes. It was, let me get a carton of Newports, name brand, the best, all the way." That money was gone, and that money, I guarantee, was spent within 60 days, if not sooner, okay? Middle class likes to manage money. "Oh, I got a little bit of my 401k, I got my Roth IRA, I got this going on over here and everything, we got it all, and we got it, everything, keeps track." Wealthy people, they ain't but one thing money's good for. That's to make more money. And that's it, okay? So, I am doing a lot of research on retirement in the sense of getting my mind wrapped around it. Technically, I'm in a position that I don't have to work. Work is a choice. But I've got some goals as far as I want to get to certain points that would make my life a whole lot easier, give me a lot more decisions to be able to make once I did get retired. And it truly is, and I think it's worse on men than it is women, but it's a mindset issue in the sense that you really have to, because generally speaking, men get their sense of purpose from what they do for a living. We have been providers, protectors, hunters, and that's where we've gotten our value from. If you ever get invited to a dinner and you got a spouse, you go there, the men within 5 minutes, "What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living?" Women, nah. They're talking about how long they've been married and their kids. So, that's kind of where I'm at. And we go to closing on a property today. There is the $14,000 house. Haven't done any work on it. I did take some work on from the outside, which means that we're doing a job for a customer that will pay. And the reason for that is I'm just trying to stop the hemorrhaging, because this one house that we've been on has been costing a lot of money. It's like every time to Home Depot, $500, and you're making that trip 3-4 times a week, so it gets expensive. And it's not like I'm out working every day for other people. and getting paid. This is my money that's, sitting in the bank that was collected from rent. Right now we got a number of vacancies. So, things are tight. And, when conditions change, you have to change with them. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. That's us. Raw update for you and everything. If you'd like 15 minutes of my time, send me an email. The email's in the description. Include your phone number and I will give you a call. Hope you have a fantastic day. Be productive, be profitable.